Hi everyone, welcome to Ethernal Realms. We're going to see what your November 2021 looks like. We have pile 1, 2, 3, and 4. Make sure to choose with your intuition, and if you're not exactly sure how to do that, you can visit the video in the ribbon above. But whenever you've made your choice, you can go ahead to the timestamps in the description box in the comments below, and we'll get started with your reading. Hi pile 1, welcome to your reading. We'll see what your November looks like. So you've chosen these two cards over here. We have New Moon, Begin. This is some new chapter is beginning. And we also have Moon Peak, which is Dream. Okay, these two are quite idealistic, so it's time for something new, of course, because we have the new moon with the beginning, but it is also something very idealistic for you, or something that you have been dreaming about, or you have received a certain dream and now it is all about to start. This can be talking about things that you're hoping for, things you aspire towards, something that you have manifested. You know, there is a new moon on 4th of November, so perhaps that's when you manifest it, and it all starts coming into fruition one after the other. Okay, so your dream is turning into a reality in November. Okay, whether it is taking one more step towards that ultimate goal, or it is talking about that entire goal being completed itself. Okay, but in either case, you're taking the steps, the resources are coming your way, the correct people, and the timing is all working out in a way that you are able to move much more tangibly towards the dreams that you have. And it is also possible that for some of you, at least people who keep a dream journal or remember your dreams on a regular basis, that you might have some profound dreams as well this month. It is a Scorpio season mainly, so it is very highly connected with tarot, astrology, things that are unknown, basically delving deeper into the shadows, with new moon as well being there. You know, you can't really see things very clearly compared to the full moon, so it's all dark and it is full of possibilities. That's what the shadow represents, right? Yes, it does contain the fears, but it is the storehouse of all things with great potential. Your greatest talents, your greatest gifts also lie there. As long as you're not afraid of the fears that you yourself have, you can always discover these treasures, okay? You can find the dream that speaks more truly to you. So it can take on a number of layers this month. It depends on what your life story is. If you're more spiritually inclined, then this can really be a profound month for you. But even if not, this is still bringing into tangible reality something that you have been working toward, or something that you have been wishing since a while. Okay? All right, let's get you some more cards. Pile 1, please. What does November look like for pile 1? Pile 1 viewers. That's actually way too many cards, but I will take all of them since I've not done tarot yet. Okay, so we have, I'm just going to switch the camera mode. Okay, we have accept and receive. This is exactly talking about the manifestation portion, you know, that be ready to accept. Yes, you have asked, but now, you know, the journey begins and you have to start accepting the opportunities that are brought your way, and you have to also receive information and guidance, paying attention to synchronicities, listening to your dreams and actually processing and doing something about that. It all first begins with you being able to receive guidance or accept help, right? Even topics like, do I really deserve the thing that I ask for? Even that is pointing towards something related with your ability to accept and receive. And it also takes on a number of other manifestations in your daily life, such as you feel the need to give more of yourself into a relationship as compared to the other person. You don't ask for much because there is a subconscious belief that perhaps you don't deserve that much, and that only you can give as much as you would like to receive, and that it cannot come from an external format. The same thing applies for career promotions. For example, you want to apply to that very ideal company, and you keep holding yourself back from just making that first application because you don't really know if you are even worthy of applying over there, right? So questions about self-worth is something related with this card over here. So for those in doing shadow work, this can be one of the topics that you will be thinking about and uncovering the truth about, actually. Okay, so the journey is beginning, and you will be transforming through this month that it kind of is in the air. It's also very reassuring that the dream card is here, so you will get to that resolved state. It's not something that will just crop up and become an insecurity and it'll take ages to heal. That's not the point at all. In November itself, you'll be addressing the issues associated with accepting and receiving. Okay, we have your past supports your future. So take a look at your past, the root cause of any insecurities and fears that we have, which are underlying the several manifestations that we can see in our external reality. It always lies in the past. Okay, it began somewhere. So think back, and where in the past was this insecurity birthed? Or where in your past did this dream begin? Okay? For example, you want a certain type of job. When did that begin, and why did you dream it? Knowing your motivations, the original motivations, is actually going to fuel you further into that dream, okay? So it's not like, oh yes, when I was young, I used to, imagine that I would be a certain something. The point, like, I hear that many of us wanted to be pilots, right? I did not, but I've heard that as being one of the most common. But what I understand now is that they wanted to be pilots because they wanted to fly. They wanted to be untethered. They wanted to feel free. That sense of freedom was something that kept calling to them. Okay, that of course takes on a different type of role and responsibility in life. But what I've also noticed, if those people were allowed to keep their freedom, such as being a part of a business ownership, or being, in the top tier of some company, or doing their own independent freelance work, something creative as well, some type of freedom, if it is given in their lives, they somehow feel much better in their careers, right? So go back into your past. What did you want, and why did you want it? At that time, perhaps you did not have so much capacity to, think so critically, but now, as and when you keep evolving, especially in the month of November, you can get a much deeper glimpse into your past wishes and aspirations, and you can really provide yourself a good foundation on which you can start building. Okay? Because your past supports your future. Your dreams are not in vain. The things you want do not need to be discarded so readily just because it hasn't come true yet. Okay? Oh wow, we literally have the card Success and Transformation. I don't really have to explain this anymore because we talked about this quite a lot. It is Scorpio season, largely at least. So yeah, this is going to be in the air. Alright, we have Creator Water. So Scorpio season is a water sign. So delving into the subconscious realm, meditations, and for some of you, lucid dreaming, if you are able to do that, astral traveling, these things can be much easier this time. So if you have been trying since a while now and without much success, then this month could be it for you. Also, you will be much in touch that rhymes. Very much in touch with your emotions. So there will be a heightened sensitivity, I will say that. But it is there so that you notice the little changes that you go through. So something upsetting might be a bit too upsetting, but because it is that little bit more, you pay more attention to it, right? otherwise, yeah, it's in your comfort zone basically, right? So if we remain in that comfort zone, we're not going to do anything, we'll never start anything. So this is whatever triggers are working in this month, the thoughts that you have, just triggers, doesn't have to be negative. It's just you read something and it reminds you a lot about your past. That can also act as a trigger. Doesn't have to be a bad memory at all, but it just kind of helps remind you that, hey, I used to be something something something, and I would like to be some of that today. I lost it along the way, but when you look back, you see that, hey, I could still be that. Right? So what other things about you that were golden in your previous years have not been carried forward? And what can you bring into your current reality again? The wishes, hopes, aspirations, the things that you envision for yourself. What makes you happy? What makes you feel more at peace? What would make your life flow a little bit better? This is so much about flow, but the flow will happen later, right? But it's the aim of this month is to drive you towards more flow. Okay? Yes, okay. And we also have befriend, the word polarize. Yeah, this again to me is talking about shadow work in this context at least, because polarization exists within us. We can't accept certain parts of ourselves. That's when, it comes out as I got offended. Okay, that's something that is fractured within us, but we are afraid to admit it to ourselves. So when we're afraid, we start to shun it. And when we shun it even more, that part starts to rise within us even more. There is no way of running away from yourself. So, befriend that polarized part of you. Recognize it, acknowledge it, make peace with it as best as you can, or at the very least, learn how to manage it. Not in a destructive manner, but always through acknowledgement. Never saying that, oh no, I'm fine, but rather start to actually address what is not fine and how can it be fine. That's a way that polarized part will be happy, right? One part of you says, no, I'm not really fine. Meanwhile, the other part is saying, no, I'm great. So how can you bring that into a balanced state of being? Polarization, even in astrology, whenever you have oppositions in your chart, it's not that, you have to be either one extreme or another, but it means that you must find a way to include both extremes within you. Okay? So there needs to be a balancing point, a harmonizing. For example, my sun and moon are in opposition. One is in 10th house, one is in 4th house. So I can be very focused in career, which is the 10th house, but I can also be very focused in the home, which is the 4th house, or my private emotions. But in my life, it has always been that either I have had to focus a lot of the career section, or it has been to focus a lot on the home section, okay? So I always had to find that harmonizing in between so that it doesn't feel like I'm always working or that I'm not working at all, right? So something like that, where extremes are made friends and you work along with the strengths and the weaknesses of one another. Okay, this is not looking for perfection, this is looking for harmony. Yes. Okay, pile 1. How does their November look like? Yep. We have Queen of Swords. This is very analytical thinking, feeling intelligent. If you do any logical work, then this is like really good. Anything related with science and math, technology, leadership and humanitarian causes, speech, communication, media, things like that. Very nice time for you guys. and you can feel yourself rising, like you can see a little bit better and you can see a little bit farther as well. This to me always reminds me that she is looking towards her aspiration. She has a goal in mind. She's not aimless at any point, and she has the maturity and the common sense and the decision making skills in order to steer her people along that same path, along with herself, while leading. And she will conquer whatever battles come along the way. She's not even concerned about that. Okay? Management as well, really good. Pile 1's November. Okay. Yeah, we have 8 of Swords, so things that are holding you back, keeping you stuck and pulling you back, needing to address that. We have the King of Cups, which is again a water sign. That is paying attention to your heart and connecting with spirit, having an open and honest conversation with yourself and learning to accept. The acceptance is very Cups. Developing compassion and empathy for yourself, having an understanding. And also critical thinking is very important for even shadow work, because you cannot give in to the fears. The fears are there to keep you stuck here, right? I mean, that's how they are functioning. So you cannot give in to it when you go to face them. And you also don't have to keep fighting it, because how is that going to help? It's still you. It's just a fractured part of you, the part that feels more lost. So you accommodate that part of you within yourself. Okay, also in terms of career, you'll be very empathetic and compassionate as well. You will be very intuitive to the needs of your superiors and also your peers. And also your employees, if you have employees. Okay. We have the Star. Yeah, this very Aquarian vibe as well. So this is like things are needing to innovate. You have this idealistic vibe. This is about the whole vision and what do you aspire to be? What is that wish fulfillment thing? At first you will not be able to see very, very clearly what exactly are we doing. That's the whole point, right? This whole month is going to unravel all of this for you. But there is going to be a vision that you're going to be striving towards by the end of November. And allow yourself to receive this guidance and intuition. This can also be connecting with the universe, highly spiritual card, having a direct communication. And if I combine the Star and the King of Cups, it feels as though that your heart is very much connected. Your heart opens up by the end of November. Okay, discovering your dreams, also a manifestation card. So you make a manifestation and this wish is going to come true. That's the card here. And like I said, it might seem as though it's very far away and it's not really very possible at this time. And you tell yada 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 to keep yourself very local and stop yourself from expressing yourself fully. But again, through your own journey, through uncovering that I don't need to keep shackling myself. I don't need to keep blindfolding myself. I know that this is not true. This is an illusion after all. So because if you need strength, that's what you will get from the universe. If it is more courage, that's what you will get from the universe. It's kind of, you will attract the resources, the right people, and the right timing. Like I said, the very first sentence, I think that's what is going to come. And we also have the Knight of Wands. Some of you might be traveling. Overseas is possible as well, because we do have the Queen of Swords kind of going into sea there. It might be a spontaneous decision. You just want to go for an impromptu vacation to clear your head or something. That's as well possible here. Very passionate though, so you're going to be discovering some things that really make you go on fire, basically. Okay, you're ready for adventures. This is very fun and light as well. In terms of love, you might have a passionate encounter. You might have manifested this person as well, or you will start manifesting, and this has a good chance of it coming true. But again, it's kind of do have to work on the shadowy aspects. So as long as you do both of them in a balanced way, there's nothing wrong with manifesting, right? So yeah, passionate encounter, very nice. And also emotional and empathetic connection. So in terms of love as well, looks very nice. Can be an air sign that you're trying to attract. I was getting something else. Yeah, you will realize your passion, your dreams. If you're looking for hobbies and something creative that, again, kind of ignites you, inspires you, that is something that also will come to light. And there is that excitement of, all right, let's get started with this. Having found the direction or that light at the end of the tunnel, that makes you kind of feel very light and airy, ready to have fun again, go out there again. If you're trying to date, then this is also a very good sign in November. Looks good. So yeah, in the dating process, you might have to deal with some of the fears that you have related with love and relationships as well, right? Okay, we'll get you some guidance now, some advice for pile 1 for November 2021, please. Can I have a guidance card, please? Okay, choose to follow the path of forgiveness and raise your vibration. This is again like forgiving yourself, accept yourself the way you are, and accept, what can be and what cannot be. Everything is not possible at all times for everyone. So, there is divine timing and place at play as well. That definitely is coming out very loudly here. So just like I said in the beginning, it's all about harmony, and harmony means coming into unison and good flow within yourself. And by connecting with yourself much better, you also connect with the universe. It's kind of automatic over there, right? So whether you choose to follow the path of spirituality to reach yourself, or you can do it yourself and then reach spirituality, the approach can be, this or that. That's up to you. But in either case, you're going to have to face the things that hold you back, and you will face them because you have the compassion. You will be given the compassion to face it, and also the strength to get through it. So you will start to see much more clearly. Just allow things to happen. That was the first card we had, right? Accept and receive. Just accept the help and allow yourself to receive everything that comes along your way. It's in your highest good. Okay, so that's what I have for you, pile 1. Thank you so much for being here. I really hope you enjoyed. If you liked the video, like it, please. Share, subscribe as well. Comment down below your thoughts if you have any. And if you want a personal reading, you can always reach me via my Etsy shop. The link is in the description box and the comments below. I will see you in some of my other readings. Until then, take care. Bye. Hi pile 2, welcome to your reading. We'll see what November 2021 looks like for you. We have here Waning Abyss finalized. So something is coming into the surface that is going to help you tie up the loose strings. It can be an ongoing project or some manifestation that you have placed. This is like the final steps basically. Just kind of a clean up, dust off, and get ready for the blessings to appear. Something like that. Okay, so almost there. That's what I'm getting here. We'll get you some more cards. Let's switch the camera. Yeah. Pile 2, please. What does November 2021 look like? For pile 1. November 2021, please. November 2021. Let's, let me see how many there. That's way too many. I will shuffle again. Pile 2, please. November 2021. Okay, we have move beyond intention to belief. Yeah, so taking that one more step that is needed in order to create that reality. First there is intention, and then you must have faith, and you must believe that, whatever you're wishing for is actually within your grasp. That's when it turns into belief, and then you have faith, and then everything kind of comes together. It's almost very quick once you get to the belief stage, okay? It's just really rapid after that point. And we also have light in the unexpected. So if you're going through some, difficult time, this at this time or in the couple of months, then this is saying that there will be an unexpected solution that comes your way. Someone offers you some help, or you receive something unexpected. It can be very different for everyone, and it's not something you're expecting at all, like it says, but it does help you tie up some loose strings and complete a certain chapter. Like, for example, if you're trying to move a house and you have to get your deposit back, that, getting the deposit back is something of a final step, right? Once you have that done, you're done with that house, something like that. So if there's like a hiccup along the way and it's like almost there and it's kind of infuriating because you want to get rid of something, certain habit, place, person, whatever it may be, you can get the resolution that you're looking for, which helps you take the final steps towards whatever it is that you're wishing. Yeah, and epiphanies as well. Epiphanies can come along the way, which kind of guide you towards how you can move beyond intention to believe of, again, your manifestation abilities, but also, again, that's a very mental and emotional state of being, right? Like, do you really believe you can get that certain job? Not just, saying I want this and I wish I had that, but rather saying I really am deserving of having it, therefore I will have it if I want it. That is a different step of confidence. That's what takes you from intention to belief, and confidence in yourself to do your part, and also confidence in the universe for it to do its part, right? So that's a whole different level, and once you take that step, once you transcend from the intention stage to the belief stage, everything kind of comes together, and a lot of pieces of the puzzle can fit together at once. So that's what I'm getting here. The main point is just getting that breakthrough. Throughout the month, you will be looking for breakthroughs, and in your own personality, and also in the reality that you're trying to create. So the lifestyle you want to create, the way of life you want to live, things like that. Okay. There can be like a sudden realization that kind of makes you take a certain step as well. So, for example, if you regularly eat unhealthy and it's not really doing well for you in terms of stress or whatever, many reasons. It's just an example. But all of a sudden you just think, and nothing horrible has to happen at all, by the way, but, something, just falls on your head and you realize that, I'm not saying literal, it's just that lightning strike of epiphany, that realization, that spiritual light that just kind of brings you awake and comes into your awareness that I can't keep living like this, I can't keep doing this, I don't want to do it anymore. It just doesn't work anymore. So you're done with that last chapter, okay? You're ready to move into a new phase of life, which gives you the hope and the lifestyle that you're looking for, basically. Okay? Then we have the good kind. So yeah, the final outcome is really wonderful. It works out very well for you. It's all in the highest goods. Just keep faith in whatever is happening in November. Okay, some of it might feel drastic, so a sudden change can happen and you are relocated or you have to move your house or whatever it is, okay? So it might seem chaotic, but it's really not. It's very much aligned, and it needs you to move along with it because it's taking you somewhere very peaceful and blissful with the good kind over there. And we also have limitations inspire innovations. Okay, so like I said, constraints within yourself that, you believe that I can't keep reliving these toxic patterns or these type of people. I can't be surrounded by this same environment, and I need to grow. I can't be kept in a box forever. So the limitations are something that become annoying enough for you to start doing something about it and to really feel that, I don't deserve this anymore. So I'm going to move out and see what happens, okay? Because anything that happens next is just going to be much better, okay? And I know that I will make sure that it is much better than what it is now. So innovative solutions, something creative. If you work with something creative as well, this is a really nice time that you can get sudden ideas as well, okay? All right, next tarot, please. How's November looking for pile 2? Okay, we have 9 of Cups, so emotional fulfillment. Yeah, a lot of bliss there. Move this up so you can see all the cards. Okay, 9 of Cups. Then we have Page of Wands, very playful, creative, and innovative as well. Very enthusiastic and playful. I already mentioned that, but cheery and bright. Sociable as well. You're making very nice emotional connections with everyone that you come across. You're feeling much freer. Both of them are kind of leaping into the air in the same fashion. Actually, that's funny. It's very interesting. But it is really like lightening yourself up by facing the things and by receiving the necessary resources or the conclusion that you were looking for. You're feeling much, much lighter by the end of November. You also got the Star. Pile 1 got this as well. So a wish is coming true. Light, you're seeing the light. This has been connected with the universe, and through signs and synchronicities you're able to understand the universe's language. Like I said, it's like a lightning strike of epiphanies, and just that connection is just formed immediately, and you receive whatever you need to receive, and it is changing. I liken the light and the unexpected to a Tower card. Okay, so right after the Tower we get the Star, and it's literally numbered 16, which is the Tower's number, I think, right? Yes. And the Star comes next, so you need a renewed hope. You need a sense of connectedness with all that is, and a sense of peace in the knowing that you're part of something bigger, and that your problems of yesterday are now going to be the ultimate problems, and the problems of today will not remain till tomorrow. So everything will be ultimately taken care of, and when you unload all of that, you just feel ready to leap, right? And leap and run. There you go. We have the Chariot there. So you're ready to charge forth into your new tomorrow. This can be talking about relocation, by the way, as well. I was really feeling that. So some of you will be moving. You might receive the text soon if you have recently seen a house that you're really, really, wanting. But yeah, there will be communication that's made, and then you might have to shift, and it can be a sudden movement, so it might cost a little bit more, but this is something that makes you very happy and will be very good for your long-term future. So yeah, in case there are any constraints, it's not a problem. That's what I'm saying. And also with Chariot, any problems that come along your way in November, you will not feel as though it is a struggle or that it is even tough. It's just that your goals, or the place that you are wanting to be, that faith in yourself, the courage that you have, is just way so much more that it doesn't even matter what's along the way. It really is not even a factor. As long as you keep your mind united, and you have a very clear vision of where is it you want to be headed, it really doesn't matter what comes along the way. So in November, you really have that clear light kind of guiding you, and you know where to go, and all you are doing is going with it. Okay, it's very nice. Also, the Star makes me feel peaceful, blissful. You're really, it's happy, yeah. That with these 3 cards and everything, it feels happy. And also the Star is related with Aquarius, so Aquarius is all about innovations, so innovative solutions of any kind as well. If you're in the travel industry, this month is going to be really good. Creative stuff as well, really good. Research, not so much. Spiritual things, also, yeah, if you work more in the research and development type sections as well, it is really good actually. Okay, I was just about to stop shuffling and these 2 came out. Okay, we have the World. So the World is about completing something, so things need to come full circle. So this is again the final step. So by the end of November, you're going to be done with a certain phase of your life, a certain way of living, a certain job, a certain house, a certain lifestyle. It will be done and dusted. You will say goodbye, and you're ready to move on to the next phase of your life. because it just is correct, and therefore you are filled with newfound enthusiasm and happiness, and you're much more buoyant in this new phase, and you know that you're protected by the universe because of how things come to play out. Okay, and we also have Four of Wands. This can be again talking about new establishment, so new housing is possible, or home decor in a way that you have always wanted. That is possible as well. Celebrating with friends, close family members as well. All of this Four of Wands is just more stability, and because there is more stability, you're having a lot more fun. Okay, financially, I would say it looks good as well. There's not so much like Pentacles cards, but it's more like you're doing a lot with your finances. So moving, you're able to move because you have money, right? You're able to have fun and celebrate so much because you have the money. So it really is going to, depend on where you are in life and what exactly you do, but it doesn't matter. Whatever that I'm talking about is going to be enabled as per how it resonates with you, and everything else, the resources, are going to be handled accordingly. So that's not a problem. Okay. Meeting your friends and family as well, traveling to meet your friends, that's really good. They can help you out, or that's something in the theme, basically. So you're having fun this month. Ultimately, we have Capricorn. Capricorn is career focused. It's building your legacy. What is it that you are wanting to represent in the world? Something like that. It's a serious question, right? It's your public image, and also your ascension towards that prominent state. So your public image, yeah? There will be struggles and hurdles, but for Capricorn, it doesn't really matter. That's not even the point. It has a goal in mind, and it is going to walk towards it. Unlike the Chariot, it is slow and steady, but the point is forward movement and not caring about the struggles at bay. That's not even in your mind at this time. This new phase is just next step in your legacy. Maybe check where it lies in your chart. That area of your life is going to be something that's, advancing into the next stage. It's possible. Okay, we have Jupiter, which is luck, growth, expansion, optimism, and understanding. So yes, that's absolutely perfect, because, we talked about all that in the other cards. Okay, let's get you an advice. Some advice for pile 2 viewers, please. Pile 2 for the November. It's way too many cards. Pile 2 viewers, please. Pile 2 viewers. Okay. Let go of others' thoughts and opinions. It is time to embrace who you really are. Yeah, this is really stepping out of things that are, you're just closing out the chapter, Like in this new stage, you're really free and very unshackled. You don't really care much. All you have people you trust and people who have proven to, care about you, and you're very much connected with yourself and what is it that you hope and want, and you're just going after that. Okay, we have Hawk, pay attention, a powerful message is being communicated to you now. So this is again a very spiritual card as well. So it's just coming to you, that download is just coming to you, and you just know it. Pay attention is all about look for signs and synchronicities. This can be paying attention to your dreams, but also seeing numbers and row of many colors that are quite similar. Something like that. It's just different patterns that come along your way. These same birds, the feathers that you see along the road as well, you see the same bird wherever you live. Of course, not every bird is available in every region, so take that with a grain of salt, but it can definitely be a sign. Then we also have Eagle. You are learning all aspects of spiritual connection and reaching new heights. Exactly. You're definitely ascending and transcending your current state of being. You're just no longer fitting in, and whatever no longer fits is going to fall away from your life. You just have to transcend it. That's what at least I've noticed. Then we have Meadowlark, smile, you will soon experience a wonderful journey of inner discovery. Yeah, very spiritual, really. Like you will just notice the boundlessness within you, and how when you just want something enough and you just go ahead and do something, it just happens. Everything just comes into place and it just works out in the most unexpected ways, and that's what always keeps it very exciting, right? So that's what I have for you, Pile 2. I really love this and I hope you enjoyed. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you want a personal reading, you can always reach me via my Etsy shop. The link is in the description box and the comments below. And, you know, feel free to check out any of my other readings. They're all there on YouTube. There are plenty of different genres, so, you know, check them out while you're here. But that's up to you. Until next time, take care. Bye. Hi Pile 3, welcome to your reading. We'll see what your November 2021 looks like. We have here full moon complete, so something is being released out of your life. You are done with a certain chapter. You're done with the final steps. You're just ready to begin a new one. Is saying goodbye to certain habits, emotions, emotional attachments, things like that. Also, it is about the completion of certain goals and projects, and you know you've achieved it. You're done. You've completed the task. It's something like that. So once you complete it, you know you have fun, and you know you celebrate that you just got through your graduation, or you completed a certain exam, and you did well. But well or not, you completed. You're done with a certain thing, right? Feeling fulfilled. Emotional feeling satisfaction, but also your emotions will be heightened this month. Spiritually, you'll be more connected as well. Everyone's spiritually connected because I mean it's Scorpio season. That is really coming out in the cards as well. But yeah, you guys, like it just came out right. Yeah. So I feel like you have heightened sensitivity this month. What else? I feel like I'm missing something. That's why I keep pausing and thinking, but I can't put my finger on it yet. Let's see. You know, maybe the other cards are going to help me out. We have cozy up with risk. Okay, we'll move these up a little bit. Okay, cozy up with risk, and we have creator fire. So a lot of fires, plenty of passion. So this is, manifestations coming true. That's what I was trying to get at. Okay, so your passion's kind of guiding you the way, and you're really somehow like very active. And you're able to take risks. Fire is also associated with risk, but also passions and drive and motivation, and you just can't be tired. And we also have nourish the sacred feminine. That's amazing, because fire is associated with the masculine, and water is associated with feminine. So we have both here, feminine and that's very balanced. That's very nice. Okay, so we know that there is nourish the sacred feminine is kind of going with the flow and doing what you feel good doing, addressing your emotions, and there is that heightened sensitivity there as well that we were talking about. But it looks like you're taking actions. You're paying attention to what you want and what you don't want, and you're doing what needs to be done. It's just it's time to let go of certain things, even if it feels a little bit scary. It's time to just put that out into the ceremonial fire and let the fire cleanse it. But, that you might actually work with fire cleansing as well. My friend told me that fire is the one element that can cleanse anything without being impure itself. Something like that, without contaminating itself, something like that. So fire is considered to be the purest of cleansers, even though we more widely use water, right? So you might decide to use that as well. Just, do it very safely, just to, keep yourself safe, right? Okay, then we have one step ahead is all you need. Yes, because in order to start your new chapter, because full moons are about completing a certain chapter, but after that, you move forward to the next. And you need to keep taking steps. This is a time to say goodbye, but it is also a time to, look towards what is next. So that one step ahead towards your passions, your dreams, your goals, your desires is all you need to keep yourself going, because you already have that much passion within you. Just, let yourself go. And we also have your soul shines. So your soul is really guiding the way. This is the spiritual part that I was feeling here. Your heart is really telling you which way to go, and you're following it because you have that heightened sensitivity and that intuition that I was getting here, right? So yeah, you're trust the guidance that is given to you, and even though it feels risky to the human self, it is not really from the spirit's perspective, right? Like, yeah, sometimes you have to do what needs to be done in order to maybe get a chance at something, right? It's also a part of life, taking a little bit of a risk and hoping it plays out. That's also the Fool card, right? It just jumps into the unknown. It doesn't know where it is going. It doesn't know and cannot tangibly feel the universe protecting it, but it goes anyway because it might discover something really magical and wonderful. So this magic and wonder, your passions, your hobbies, your career, your business, your family, whatever it is that brings you so much joy and makes you wake up and see things more and they make you want to do something. What drives you into action? Just nourish that feeling and embody that fully. Okay, and you will start seeing more pathways if at the moment you're feeling a little bit lost or hesitant to try something new. Okay. Just go what feels right. Remember to keep going with the flow, because the feminine and your intuition is really going to be the one that helps you in all of this. Okay? So trust it. Okay, pile 3, please. How does November look for pile 3 viewers? Pile 3 viewers. Okay, we have the Justice card. And we have the Chariot. The Chariot is giving me the whole risk-taking, take one step type of vibe. Justice can talk about contracts, legal agreements, so something related with that, related with a divorce is also possible. You just get the final conclusions that need to be coming right about now, which allows you to move forward with your life. It can also be some, like sign a contract for a new job, then you have to kind of you're going ahead with it, and it is something that you deserve, but it is a change, so you might feel a little bit apprehensive and you're not really sure if it's going to work out or not, but this is saying that it can really go ahead and it'll be good for you, actually. Okay, let's see more. Your karmic dues have been paid, so you can now move ahead in life, and by incorporating the lessons of this previous phase of life, you can embark on new intentions and new passions, right? A renewed sense of ambition, a new goal. Okay. We have Page of Swords. This is about learning things, talking about things, discussing, debating. We have Page of Pentacles. This is apprenticeship, traineeship, starting a new job, a junior position. And we also have the Seven of Swords. Okay. I was, when I was saying the legal contract thing, I was about to say read the fine print. So I'm gonna say that this is talking about that. So read the contract carefully and deliberately read between the lines and then go ahead with it. Okay, whatever this is related. Okay. Okay, so yeah, and some of you, if you're like starting school or you're doing some new course, or even if it is about training and internships, then just be careful. There can be some sneakiness, like gossiping or just manipulative behavior on a certain someone. Doesn't have to be really harmful, really, with the Seven of Swords. It's not like the end of the world or anything, but just be careful, don't get caught up in a mess. That's all. Because, yeah, I mean, what's the point? It is just going to act as another struggle along the Chariot's way. So just do what you do and be happy doing what you do, and that's it. Because your mind, like with these two cards here, these two pages, they're still learning, and they're still, in that stage of, I can still take risks, and I'm gonna explore, and I will discover, and so on and so forth. They have that enthusiasm to keep going, and that's why they're very focused. They're so excited about learning all of these new things and embarking on the different chapters of their lives and keep evolving, right? So this can be that you finally get an internship or a job that you're looking for, and it forces you to, read again or learn again, and you have to research quite a bit as well. So it can feel a little bit daunting at first, but you don't care about that because, you're going to do it. You're going to make it happen. So your head is in the game, basically, this whole month. So it doesn't even matter what the Seven of Swords is about. As long as, it's not something contractually obliging. So just read the text, okay? Okay. No, I'm going to get you another. Pile 3, please. Pile 3. It's getting a little bit dark. Should turn on the light. Pile 3 is November 2021. 4th house. Aries. Yeah. The Chariot is very much Aries. So, warrior energy, going for whatever you want, and, taking the leadership to, go for it yourself, not asking for direction, but rather choosing your own path. Taking initiative, basically, that's what I mean. Good at managing, leadership, embarking on your independent life. Okay, then we have descendants, so that is shadow, denial, projections, and opposites attract. So yeah, that is, again, making me feel like the Seven of Swords, like it can be a little bit shady, but it's not really, yeah, as long as it's not related with contracts and something that, you can get in trouble for later, then it is not something to be worried about. So just take care of that part and the rest is fine. Okay, then this is not going to resonate for every one of you because I was getting a really specific message there, right? So take it if it resonates, if the situation matches with yours. Otherwise, it's fine. Just pay attention to the other parts. We have 4th house, which is, the home, the family, feeling cozy and comfortable. Where do you feel comfortable and cozy? And how do you unwind? The falling asleep and the resting stage, all of that is 4th house. So with the Page of Swords and Pentacles, it's not overly quick. Anything is not overwhelming. It's one step at a time, and you will get there in due time. It's just that your enthusiasm is a lot, okay? Doesn't mean that everything is fast paced. So just, that's basically talking about that. Take rest whenever you need to. There is an eagerness within you, but, just make sure you're not burning yourself out. That's what I'm saying. Okay. That was 4th house. Remember to rest. And take care. The more you take care of yourself, the longer you can keep going. So, on average, it's actually doing much more good, right? So, yeah, that's not a problem. There's also, private thoughts and emotions. So, again, we were talking about the emotions being a little bit sensitive. Okay, then we have Chickadee. The time is right to release old patterns and energies. You're ready to embrace change. Yes, perfect. Perfectly fits in with everything. And we have Vulture, accept the inevitable, let go of the past, and welcome a rebirth to begin. Yes, exactly. We talked about that as well. And we have Robin, which is new growth and potential is on the horizon. Reach out and embrace it. Yes, so very clear, right? There's like new stuff coming in, and it is going to make you real happy, but you have to, you know, let go of the past in order for the new to begin. I'm not saying you're necessarily, you know, stopping this change from happening. You might really be looking forward to this. If that's the case, then yeah, this is more confirmation that that's coming. You're ready to embrace change, right? So just let the old fall away. Yep. And this can be about past habits as well, by the way, right? So make sure you take a look at your internal self as well, because many times the external life that we live is a manifestation of what's happening within us. So it's always nice to, you know, take a look within, and if nothing's wrong, it's great. And if something's wrong, it can be fixed, right? Okay, so that was your reading, pile 3. Thank you so much for being here. I really hope you enjoyed, and I hope this reading helped you out. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you want a personal reading, you can always reach me via my Etsy shop. The link is in the description box and the comments below. And feel free to check out any of my other readings. There are plenty of different genres on my channel. You can check them out if you want. But until next time, take care. Bye. Pile 4, welcome to your reading. We'll see what your November 2021 looks like. You've chosen these 2 cards. First one is a Waning Gibbous Express. Okay, and we have Moonrise Relax. Okay, so this month you're looking for emotional support from your close friends and family members. It's not because you need it, as in you're not going through a tough time, but just that you're getting a lot of it. You're meeting them, you're missing them. There's a lot of nostalgia, and you want to talk to more of these people. These are the people you care about, and they care about you as well. So, you know, having more of a heart-to-heart conversation with your close people, and also can be a romantic partner as well. You might get some exclusive time off, and, you know, you'll reconnect with each other. That's as well possible. And other than that, you're looking for comfort, you're taking care of your aesthetics. So if you've always wanted to buy a certain type of lamp or a table, it can be very small, but it's something that you've wanted since a while. That is something that you really are driven to, you know, bring and kind of decorate your place a little bit differently, such that you feel a lot more of the comfort of the home. Okay, so you're wanting to rest, relax, go on a vacation, read a book, write something, start a blog, things like this, you know, very hobby, feel good type of vibe. Okay, you're learning to basically express yourself a lot more. If you work with music, then you might be composing something new, or you're practicing on something, you know, in the recent past, and, you know, you keep doing that and you start to make it your own, right? It's a lot of different possibilities, but there is your expression in it. And if it depends on, you know, where you're more inclined. If you're more into family, relatives, close people, close bonds, etc., then that's where you will be doing most of your expression. Whereas if for you expressing your mind is more, you know, important, then you will be doing that in some hobby type of way. But in either case, it is making you feel good. It is slowing you down to a very comfortable pace, and you're quite chill, actually. Okay? Nice. There's a lot of info for it. Yeah, okay. Doing some gardening, getting some flowers, or bird houses, or whatever you're into. You know, it can be very small things, but those little things can bring you a lot of joy when you look at them every day, right? Things like that. Okay. For please, how's their November looking? November 2021. Oh. November 2020. pile 4. Okay. Oh, nice. Plenty of cards. I'm going to switch the camera mode. Alright, so we have Creator Fire. So fire is very much associated with Leo. And Leo is the big child of the entire zodiac. They have a huge heart, and Leo is also placed in the sign of fun, in the house of fun and hobbies and childhood, everything bright and cheery. Okay, so working on your passions and hobbies and things that motivate you, inspire you, that's something you will be doing. Oh wow, we have fearless expression. Exactly, you will be expressing yourself, absolutely. And it's kind of like that expression of it lightens you up. And that expression also removes a lot of responsibility or burdens from your shoulders, okay? For example, if you're not wanting to go forward with a career path and you need to, shift to something other than that, something you're actually excited about, you're afraid to talk about it. But once you do, you're fine. It's just a weight off your shoulders, right? Now you can carry on and do what you like anyway. Whether other people are liking it or not liking it, that's really not your concern this month, okay? You're not interested in that. It's just something that needs to get out, okay? Similarly, if you want to tell someone that you care about them, you're going to go ahead and say it. And you're going to do that in a very effortless manner. And the other person is going to listen to you. You're not doing that in a superficial way. At least that's not what I'm feeling. You're not afraid to go ahead and say what needs to be said. Then we have the edge of evolution feels messy. We have limitations inspire innovations. And we have inflow with money. Okay, financially looks good. Okay, the edge of evolution feels messy, so you might have been working on certain things of yourself in the recent past, but also keep in mind that, this is majorly Scorpio season in November, so Scorpio rules everything transformative. So certain things need to get out of your mind, your chest, your heart, right? You need to express it somehow, some way. You're channeling it out. So it might seem like it's a little bit too hard, or you need some more time to really frame your sentences carefully and correctly, and that you need to think things through, and you might find yourself going in a bit of a loop at some time, okay? So it will be on the brink of the fearlessness. You're going to feel a little bit of that chaos because, there will be that overthinking, fearful side also coming in. But it's not at all so much. Okay, it's just that, just a little bit, I don't know how else to say it. It's right before you express yourself, okay? It's like, you know what? Okay, enough. I've thought about this enough times and I know that this makes sense. I have to say it, so I'm just going to go ahead and say it, even if it may be scary, okay? So it's fine. It is not that things are, misaligned or something. It says evolution. So in either case, you're going to grow. It is all aligned in your best interest. And that's why you feel this, urge to push yourself to express anyway. Right? If you didn't feel the urge, you would be complacent. And, many people just keep on living life without ever expressing themselves. And that's that. But you're not wanting to be because for this reason that you need to be. You need to express yourself. You need to push yourself past that fear limit. And limitations, speaking of limits, I didn't even see it, honestly. Limitations inspire innovation. So you are going to turn things around for yourself, for the things you like, for the people you care about. And it's just very nice. What else am I supposed to say, right? It's very nice. And for example, if you've been looking for a house or a new way to, earn some money and you are living on a tight budget so far, you've had to, redo the way that you live with finances, or you've gotten used to a certain standard of living and so on and so forth. But over here I don't see that you have a problem with finances this month. So because of the limitations, you were required to be smart and clever with your resources. So now that you have the finances, you actually are becoming much more free, right? In a materialistic sense, but also in a self-esteem sense, right? You have what you need, you have however much can give you a comfortable life. So now that you know how to manage your resources, now that you have the resources, what will you do with it? Right? Like I said, redecoration, that is a form of innovation, right? Telling your loved one how you feel really can really innovate the relationship you have. The workplace that you are in, or anything that you do for yourself, business or a hobby, anything, you put a little bit of your passion in it, and somehow the music changes, the art changes, right? So there is an innovative overtone to all of this, and that's what your evolution is creating, this innovation. Okay, this feels like a very natural process, so it makes very much sense that there is relax over there, and also we have inflow. This is all, to me it seems as though it is all bound to happen anyway. Okay, what else can we get? Oh, we have 55 here. That's a number for change. Pile 4, please. That's there, November 2021. Okay, we got 1 here. We have Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, work-wise, this will be a month to do some hard work. So if you're trying to achieve certain goals, even start a new routine or a habit, then this is a really good month for that. And deciding subtasks and then going after them one by one, bit by bit, instead of setting one big goal and just aiming really high and then feeling disappointed, right? So this month you can do really nice steady work, but it is going to be constant. So if you're looking for work, for example, this is a really, really good sign, right? This is every single day you do a certain job, and then you also get paid for it. Hard work, slow and steady month, nothing too rushed. Good case. Okay. We have Page of Pentacles, another Pentacle, so yeah, financially really good. You're learning something, training, internship, you can be starting a job again. And even if not, this can be getting involved in school or college projects, and you're learning there. What else? You're establishing a new foundations. There you go, we have 4 of Swords. This is literally the rest, relax, and sleep. All of that. Like, there is a withdrawn type of vibe over here, but it's really chill again, right? So that's why it felt more like you're taking the time to have a heart-to-heart with the most important people. You're not trying to overcrowd your life. You don't want that. You don't need superficial connections anymore. It seems like that from these oracle cards. And now that this is here, this is an introverted card, and neither one of them are very, very social, but they form very meaningful connections which are very long lasting, right? That's the main focus here in terms of people. And also in terms of job, you can now sleep in peace, something like that. You can relax now, you can chill now, you can find your comfort space now, and, you know, pause on the rushing and the struggling and all of that. It's very comfortable. Pentacles are just so earthy and grounded, practical. Yeah, very nice. Pile 4. Okay, we have the Tower as well. You have these realizations. That's the evolution as well. You might just go out and say it, express yourself. We also have the King of Wands. So this is for business owners mainly, doing really good. And also this is a fire sign, so channeling your passions and your ambition, that drive and motivation. Taking a stand for your life. Using the wisdom you have gathered thus far and allowing that to form you into a leader of your own life, basically. So letting life take you. It's something like that. It's not forced at all this month. Nothing is. Okay. Anything else? Okay. We have Ace of Pentacles. New job, new designation, new source of finances, new potential for growth, forming new roots. So the Tower is, you know, here it is crumbling because it is not built on solid foundations. So you need to work on the roots before you can decide to, you know, go forward or climb up. And I really like that the Knight and the Page of Pentacles, it's more dominantly Pentacles, right? It's very awesome that they're there because they make sure that the foundation is strong. Otherwise, they will not be able to, you know, keep their work going. They are here to form a legacy. What they say is not something that you can, you know, ignore as wishy-washy or, yeah, sure, today you're saying that, but tomorrow you're going to be saying something else. No, they make promises that they keep. Yeah. So that's really good. Very stable as well. So excellent omens basically for anything job related, financially awesome. And also within yourself, if by expressing yourself now, yeah, okay, you've struck the lightning now, everyone knows your confession is out in the open, or your feelings are out in the open, whatever the case is for you. Now you can start to build a new foundation on a much stronger base, right? Okay. Pile 4. Like totally in flow with money, honestly. Okay, we have Descendants, so shadow, denial, projections, and opposites attract. Yeah, the sudden realizations, that edge of evolution can come through, just understanding yourself much better, really. This can happen through other people as well. So you see how you are projecting yourself in other people and the way they behave towards you. That makes you realize your certain habits or patterns that attract certain group of people or a type of people, you know, just a better understanding. And similarly also types of jobs. Yeah. We have Uranus, which is rebel, reform, unpredictable, and eccentric. Yeah, this is Uranus is also the great awakener. So this is all about the higher mind, spiritual learning and understanding. So that's again reminding me of the epiphany thing that we were talking about before. Okay, that's some new info. Alright, let's get you some more guidance. Some guidance for pile 4, please, for November 2021. Guidance for pile 4. All in all, this is a really meaningful month. That's something I'm really picking up on. That's 100%. Even your relaxing is so... yeah, it's important for you. You're not taking it lightly. It's not like, yeah, I was chilling, I was on the sofa, whatever. No, it's not like that. You're taking it, you know, as a special thing. Okay. We have nuthatch, stay grounded, and yeah, stay grounded. And welcome the new knowledge and perspective coming to you. Yeah. So if you don't work with chakras, then I would ask you to, try to refer it if you're interested, of course, and listen to some root chakra meditation music. And there are a lot of variety. Personally, I like Meditative Mind. I use root chakra Heal Thyself series. Yeah, it's not a very popular video, so it might not show up in the first few lists, but like specifically search for Heal Thyself. It's just very soothing music. I love it. But it really helps during, chaotic times. And I say this from personal experience, of course, that when I work on the root thing, it somehow gives me more solidity within me to handle what comes. Even if it is placebo, I don't know. Even if this is a placebo effect, in either case, you're able to deal with the situation better, right? So yeah, that's okay. So you can try it out if you want. And if you want to know a lot more about root chakra, then you can always visit the video in the ribbon above, and yeah, that will walk you through it. And there are many timestamps as well, so you can skip ahead to the topic that interests you, just for information, right? Okay, then we have dove. Feel and allow a deeper sense of peace to fill you now. This is a divine quality. So this is the whole chill, relax, have faith, kind of do your thing and life's gonna take you, that sort of stuff that we were already picking up on. And we also have Falcon. Use your keen perception and skill in making decisions to not delay. This is the words you choose, the people you meet, the people you keep, the new foundation you're creating, the direction you want to move in your life, and also in terms of your business and career, right? This is King of Wands is very entrepreneurial, so it can really indicate business ideas that you start employing. So it's kind of saying once you have that passion, once you have that ignition, go for it. Okay, you don't need to rush through it, just go for it. Start and do it every day, okay, or as regularly as you can. Everyone's situation is different, right? Okay, so that's what I have for you, pile 4. I really hope you enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe as well. If you want a personal reading, you can always reach me via my Etsy shop. The link is in the description box in the comments below. Feel free to check out any of my other videos. They're all there on my channel, different genres. Pick whatever you like. But until next time, take care. Bye.